Hi everyone, Chris Whitaker here. I'm going to show you how to set up a reflective writing assignment in Moodle. It's fairly straightforward. So this is my Moodle page. This is a Moodle page from an old course, and the first thing we have to do is add an assignment, and to be able to do that I have to turn the editing on. So I'm turning the editing on. If I scroll down, then I'll be able to add an activity or resource to my general page, but I've set up a whole bunch of reflective writings that have already been completed and put them in a folder. So I'm going to go ahead and add a reflective writing into this folder. So here you see a bunch of reflective writing assignments that students have already done. I'm just going to add a new one. So wherever you want to add your reflective writing assignment, what you do is you find the Add Activity or Resource button and click on that. The kind of activity and resource that I want to add is an assignment. So click on the assignment and add. Then I'm going to be asked to specify the details of the reflective writing assignment. So let's call it RW number 1. I'm going to have instructions here. I'm going to say to the students, please read sections blah 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 from the textbook. I could ask them to review a video. I could ask them to review some PowerPoint slides. Whatever the material is, leave some instructions there. You can also upload or drag and drop some instruction files here if you want. I do have a set of generic reflective writing assignment instructions that I add here. But that's up to you. Then specify things like due date, cutoff date, like you would normally do with an assignment. The key thing here is to change the submission type. So the submission type, in this case, I don't want file submissions. What I want them to do is just submit online text. What this does is this, when they do the assignment, they're provided with a text box and they write into the text box, or they type into the text box. So I'm going to set that to online text. I'm also going to, in this case, limit the number of words because I don't want a novel. I just want to have some of the reflections. So you might limit it to 100, 200, 300 words, depending on what you're looking for. And then you might also want to do things like set a grading scheme. I would suggest that you set a grading scheme that is simple to use. And typically what I will do is give a grade out of 2. So it's either a 0, 1, or 2. So it's 0 if they don't do it. It's 1 if they do it poorly, and it's 2 if they do it as they should. Again, I don't want to go through and assign grades to the quality of their reflections. It's really, are they, for me anyway, are they thinking about the material purposefully before coming to class, and are they identifying for themselves good questions that they need answered in the class? So simple grading scheme I think is best. Then I'm done. So I click Save and Display. And that's it. So I've created my reflective writing assignment in Moodle. Again, rather easy. Just add a resource. Make sure that that resource is a text submission. Identify the due date, the grading scheme like you'd normally do. And that's it. You're done setting up a reflective writing assignment.